So the NAACP is calling for tourists to stay away from Florida. It issued a travel advisory over Governor Ron DeSantis' policies like restricting school investment in diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. The group saying this: Florida is openly hostile toward African Americans, people of color, and LGBTQ plus individuals. Before traveling to Florida, please understand that the state of Florida devalues and marginalizes the contributions of and the challenges faced by African Americans and other communities of color. Florida Congressman Byron Donalds firing right back.
I don't even know what the NAACP is talking about. This is silly and it's dumb. It's political. It makes no sense. We should be focused on making sure people actually have the opportunity to achieve, which Florida is actually doing and thriving in way better than other states, let's say New York or California or Washington State. We're doing a significantly better job helping Black Americans succeed. And it's not just about me. It's about all the millions of Black people that live in our state.
Dave Rubin is host of the Rubin Report. You have moved from California to Florida. You just heard from Byron Donalds. Let's get your take. One, I do think the NAACP is looking for a little bit of publicity. They are getting it. But so is Ron DeSantis.
Sure. Well, look, every word that the NAACP put out in that statement is complete and utter nonsense. Now, it is true that we are eliminating diversity, equity, and inclusion from our institutions in Florida, but that is racism when you whittle everyone down to their skin color and then decide who can get into what school or what job or whatever else it might be. Byron Donalds is completely correct. If you want to come to Florida, regardless of the color of your skin, and you want to enjoy our fresh air and our good weather and our low taxes and our strong infrastructure and our safe cities, things of that nature, you should be here. There is absolutely nothing racist going on in Florida. There is far more neo-racism happening in New York and California and some of the other places that Byron mentioned. The NAACP might want to look into how many people were shot, for example, in Chicago this past weekend. 21 people shot in Chicago this past weekend. I'm pretty sure they were all Black. That did not happen here in the free state of Florida.
Culprit number two, just Florida tourism numbers are off the charts. More than 137.5 million tourists visited Florida last year, and visitors spent about $100 billion in 2019. That's the last time figures are available for that. But Dave, can I ask you, they also include the LGBTQ plus community in this. Why?
Well, first off, Dana, there really is no such thing as the LGBTQ plus community, and the L's and the G's and the B's better start separating from the trans community. The trans activists, these radicals who want to deny biology and often cause irreparable damage to, say, some kid who might just be a 15-year-old gay boy who hopefully grows up to be a functional adult, or a girl who maybe grows up to be a lesbian, or a straight woman, who knows. These things are radically opposed to each other. There is no group out there that is more anti-gay than the trans movement. So there is nothing going on here that is stopping gay people, or even trans people, by the way, from living fully actualized lives in Florida. There are no laws about what adults can do with their lives or what they can do in the privacy of their own home. The only thing that DeSantis has done related to this that seemingly has gotten the entire mainstream media in an uproar is that he doesn't want drag performers putting on sexualized shows in front of children. We all know that is true. That has nothing to do with sexuality or anything else. Like, there is a reason that you have age of consent and things of that nature. And unfortunately, Dana, you know this. The media just lies about absolutely everything. But Black people are flourishing in Florida because it is a place of freedom. Gay people are flourishing in Florida because it is a place of freedom. And you only have to look at the numbers that you referenced. It's the amount of tourism that comes here, and it's 1,200 people a day who are still moving here, regardless of their skin color or sexuality.
All right, Dave Rubin. We'll see how this all plays into, if at all, Governor DeSantis, who is planning to announce for president this week. Dave Rubin, thank you.
If you're looking for more honest and thoughtful conversations about politics instead of mindless drivel, check out our politics playlist. And if you want to watch full interviews on a variety of topics, watch our full episode playlist, all right over here. And to get notified of all future videos, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell.